girl D Chanel. Uh, but I'm back with my part two. I just ended my part one. That was kind of long. I mean, 17 minutes is kind of long, but I mean, I wanted to make sure my people's questions was really answered, and I didn't want to rush through them to try to get them done all one video, because I do have a nice amount of questions that take detail when answering them. So I'm starting off with this question. It says, do you have trust issues? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I kind of do and I kind of don't, which is kind of, you either do or you don't. I won't. I just kind of made that word. I won't. I do and I don't. That's kind of raw. Won't. I don't know. I just made that up. But I do and I really don't. I just feel like I do because it's so much. Like, I've seen guys around me treat women with such disrespect and treat it like they're the lowest thing in life. And I don't like that. It's kind of hard to watch that and then believe sometimes that there are good men out there, because I know there's good men out there, but it's just so hard nowadays when you have to watch out because guys will say anything. And that's not for every guy. No, I don't put all guys in the same category. I don't think all you know what I'm trying to say, all boys ain't but yeah, I just would pretty much say I don't categorize. So I think I do kind of have some trust issues that I have to get over, that I have to go in with. I don't believe everything you say, but I'm not saying believe everything somebody says because they haven't given you a reason not to trust them, but you still have to go in with your guard up. But also reasons I don't have trust issues because, you know what, all guys are not the same, and I want to give guys a chance without saying, you know what, excuse me, bless me, thank me, I'm welcome. I would say, yeah, I kind of don't, but then I kind of do. So it's kind of 50-50. So, who is your celebrity crush? Ooh, excuse me. I kind of already said kind of 3 of them, but I'm gonna give a different crush. I would say I have a crush on. Oh, how could I forget? It's this guy Jalen Green or something like that. He's a basketball player. I think he's still in high school. He is senior. Oh my goodness, he is so adorable to me. Like, and I don't even like younger guys. I don't care if you're a year younger, a month younger. I'm not doing it. I just don't. But he is so adorable to me. Like, oh my gosh. And I just love athletes so much. He's just so fine. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but he got the curly hair or whatever. Do you regret a past relationship of yours and why? Honestly, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. I have never been in a relationship. And I'm not just saying that because I'm doing the whole ex who. No, not you. No, I'm not saying that because of that. I honestly never have been in a relationship. Unless y'all count like when we were 12 and 13, maybe 8th grade, 7th grade. But to me, that's childish. You don't really know anything. But if y'all want a quick glimpse of what that looked like when I was dating, well, not really dating, but someone in a relationship, when I was in 7th and 8th grade, I dated this boy, my old friend, cousin. And we dated like over a year on and off. Because I was the one that, I didn't want him. I'm sorry. I had a lot of mood swings. I was doing whatever I wanted to. I was talking to whoever I wanted to. I was going to parties, so I didn't care. You know, it was just kind of, I was really doing him dirty the whole relationship because I was young. I'm still young. But at that age, I don't know nothing about a relationship. Yes, I knew to be loyal. But I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I was breaking up with him a lot. I'm not feeling him today. Leave me alone. I'm done with you. And I know he got tired of that. And one time I tried to get back with him after, breaking up with him. He didn't never take me back, and I was really kind of sad over that because I really liked him, and but I don't care now. But I wouldn't count that. So technically, I've never been in a relationship in my whole entire life, a real one anyway. So I don't regret anything. What is your biggest aspiration? I think that's like achieving something. My biggest aspiration is pretty much to be successful, to make sure one day I can buy my mom a house, and make sure she out of the hood. That's pretty much, that's pretty much what I'm heading towards. What are you planning on doing after college? I plan on doing after college. Is to be a nurse and to be figured out what I really want to have do in my life. So I would say pretty much figure out what I want to do and pursue that. If I'm still on doing the whole motivational thing, I hope by then I've been able to be booked for a few events and to be booked for more and more. If I'm gonna be doing that and then plus my nursing, then I plan to be the greatest nurse that I can be. While managing my motivational career, if I'm still on fashion designing, by then I'm fashion designing, whatever, if I'm still on nail tech, I'm going to be able to try my best to balance out everything. I want to be an actress. I want to do all that stuff. Balance out everything the best way that I can. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I'm 18, so 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 20. Wait, 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 21, 21 to 22, 22. So I'll be 23 years old. So, I would see myself being really, on my way, successful, semi-successful, in at least one of my careers, if not two or whatever, and keep it pushing. I would say finding a place to move out, maybe, to see how comfortable I would be with that. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in no rush to be able to say I'm grown, and live on my own, move out. I'm thirsty to move out because I'm not. I honestly love I love my mom. I love the people that I live with, and I'm no rush to up and leave home. I'm really not. So in my 5 years, I would say doing pretty good, successful. I know in 5 years I'll be out of 4 years of college, or maybe have just graduated. I think I graduated when I'm 22, so maybe a year out of graduation. Or a few months, I'm not sure, but pretty successful. I have my bachelor's degree in something, with everything I want to do. What age would you like to get married? I honestly cannot tell you because it's kind of I would say like late 20s, early 30s maybe. Because it's kind of like I don't know, because you're still young, so it's kind of, I would say 30 is still young to me. Even 40 is still young. Not that I want to wait till I'm 40 to get married, but if I'm just shooting a random age, maybe 28. So that's just a random age. I'm just 28, I guess. I don't know. What is my dream vacation? To go to a private island. Peace, quiet, but also I kind of want to be around people. I would say I want to meet all the famous people, all these famous investors to help me, but also be on vacation. So it's like a win-win. I'm on vacation, but I'm being successful while doing it. I would want to be with the love of my life. We having a good time. We exploring, going shopping, trying different foods. Just honestly having a good time. That would be my dream vacation. Has your past reflected your future? Definitely has reflected my future. There's so many things in my past that I could talk about that you could be like, you know what, Deja, I honestly believe you. I understand why you acted the way you did. And it's just so many. My past has definitely shaped me to be who I am and to push me further and to be stronger than ever. Where do you see yourself in 5+ years? Kind of said that. Have you changed? Has your life changed a lot since you graduated? Semi. I mean, I'm in college right now, so yes, college is, it's cool. I like all my classes. Um, I definitely figured out who my fake friends and who are just my high school friends and who are my friends that I'm taking with me into the future. Definitely. People have showed their true colors, which I'm really proud of. That's why I couldn't wait to graduate, kind of, because I really wanted to get over that hump to see who was really down for me, who was really just there because we was in high school together. So I mean, it's changed a lot. So I would say, me moving forward, me getting more mature. So yeah, if you were to hit the lottery or something, would you help your city? Yes. I would definitely help my city, because my city is just down bad. The shootings, the killings, the people are looking for jobs, homeless. This is just a grimy city. It's just scary out here. I would definitely give back to my city, and hopefully it makes a change. My closest male friends. My closest male friends, I would say, I can kind of say the male friends, I guess, are my friend Derek, Devon, Avion is not, he's more like my brother, but I would consider that as my friend too. My brother Ivan is like my friend. I may be leaving some people out because I'm not thinking straight, but those are just the top 4 boys in my life that I know that got me for sure, and I got them. What's a food that you can't stand? I don't know. What's a food that I can't stand? I don't know. Maybe I work at Arby's, so I would say roast beef. That food I can't stand. I would never fix my mouth to eat that. Brisket, all of that. Oh no. Who is the easiest person to talk to when you need to vent or motivate yourself? Either myself or God. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I have talked to people, but overall I've realized I'm the easiest person to talk to, or God is, because he responds to me in various ways. I just feel like I understand myself more. I help me solve problems more, and God sends signals down and sends me flags and signs, So, yeah, I would say, write it down and help me. So, I don't know. So, if you had an all-paid expense vacation, where would you go and why? To the Bronx. No, I'm just kidding. I would say I would go on a cruise, probably. I would want to be on a cruise ship. I just always wanted to go on a cruise, and go to like various places and get out and go and shop and explore and get right back on a boat. That would be amazing. That would be so fun if I could do that. So yeah, I would get on a boat and take us to various places and then get back on a boat, let's say whatever, like 6 o'clock, and then we go to the next place and we get there the next day. We have 7 hours or whatever to be there, and then just get back on a boat and you just be with the closest people in your life, and you just honestly have fun. Somebody asked me, no legs or no arms? No arms. I would have to say no arms, because to me, I would need my legs to walk. So I would say no arms. I'd rather function without no arms. Or possibly no legs, so you can get prosthetic legs and stuff like that. So I would say no legs, possibly. I don't know. No arms, I guess. Feelings or situationships? And this should be easy for me to say feelings, but I would say feelings, because situationships, you really just don't know, and once you really don't know, it kind of makes it hard. So this video came long too. I might have to make a part 3 dealing with me. I would say I would say feelings, because feelings to me, direct true feelings are always better than situationships. Situationships, your friends ask you what's going on. Girl, I don't know. He mad at me right now. He don't want to claim me. I don't want to claim him. Girl, I don't know. So I would say feelings, because situationships in the long run will have you going to sleep at night worrying, what do you mean to this person? And nobody wants that. How many kids do you want, if any? I want 4, to be honest with you. I want a boy first, so he can be the big brother in the situation. I want I want a girl. Actually, no, I really want 2 boys back to back, and then I want 2 girls. I want the girls to be younger than the boys. I want like a boy, and then I want to have 2 years later than that, I want another boy, and then a year later from that, I want a girl, and then a year later from that. No, I took it back. I want a boy first, and then I want to have a baby within another year. So I want another boy, and then wait 2 years, and then have another baby, and then wait a year, and then have another girl. So the girls will be closer a year in age, and then the boys will be a year in age. But between the girls and the boys, they'll be 2 years apart when I have them. Are you moving to Toledo? Like, is that where you want to live? Or are you just going to college there? Well, I wasn't moving to Toledo when I was going to college there. I was just going to honestly go to college. I was not planning on moving there. If you are getting paid $1 million, would you make a porno? Wait, if you were getting paid $1 million to make a porno, would you? No. I feel like $1 million you could blow in like a day. So okay. I feel like $1 million you could blow in like yeah. Is Kari still here? Oh, you're finna go. Poetry. Oh, where? Oh. I would no. I don't know how to edit nothing out yet. I would not make a porno because I feel like my body parts will be on the internet forever. And $1 million can be blown within a matter of a week or so, or a day. But my body parts I would be on there forever doing whatever. Somebody asked turn on and turn off. I already said that. What do you look for in a significant other? And this is gonna be my last question. And let me see how many more questions. Oh well, no, I don't have to do my last question because I'm about to wrap it up. So it's just gonna be about a 20-minute video, which is okay. What do you look for in a significant other? I like aggressiveness. Like I don't know, like I just love aggressiveness. Like, you know, I look for like, I'm not ashamed to say I look for looks. So my friend called me, so that's what happened. So I left off on, what do you look for in a significant other? So I pretty much look for, and a significant other is looks. I'm not gonna lie. I look at looks. I look at personality. Because if your looks don't match your personality, then I'm not talking to you. Like, if you look good and your personality is trash, I can't talk to you. I just can't. No. I've always been a personality over looks at the end of the day person. But I do look for looks. I'm keeping it 100. I look for the way you talk to me, the way you, like, you know, the ones that, you know, actually make time for you versus I got time, what's up? No, I made time for you, babe. Whether it's 5 minutes before you got to do something, you still made time for me, which is a big thing for me. I'm stuck. Loyalty, like how loyal are you before we can move on? I'm not saying marriage, but how loyal are you before we can actually make it official? Like how much do you really care? If you are you really just talking, or if you really loyal, then I'm gonna really notice that and be like, you know what, let's make this happen. Let's be together. But what also do I look for? I look for the way you treat your family. Like if you don't respect your family, your mother, your father, whoever raised you, your grandmother, whoever might be around to raise you, then you're definitely not going to respect me. And I'm not going to teach you how to respect anybody around you. You either know how to respect somebody or you don't. So, I look for spontaneousness, if that's even a word, because I'm spontaneous. I like to do fun things, weird things, out of the ordinary. We could be both tired, but let's get up and do something. I'm wild, I'm crazy. I shouldn't say I'm crazy, but I like to have fun. I look for that in a person, but also I kind of do look for a more laid back person, but also lit person, like can balance it out, because most of the time I'm hyper and I'm up, I'm ready to do something. I want to have, I want to kick it most of the time, not all the time, but I wouldn't even say kick it, like we ain't gotta go nowhere to have fun. But sometimes I do want to just sometimes be chilled and laid back, but I need somebody. I want somebody that can kind of balance that out for me, like be the more laid back in our relationship, but also hype at the same time, if that makes sense. I can go on and on, but that's just kind of like a snippet. How you listen to me, like I said, making time versus I have time now, talk, just every little thing, I just look at every little thing, the way you look at me from, if you look at me any different, then I know what's up, where do you want to be when you grow up? I kind of already explained that. The little actress, nail tech, nurse practitioner, possibly. So yeah, that all ties in that. How do you want to be remembered? As a successful black woman who made it out the hood. Yeah, I like that. Successful black woman that made it out the hood, that made something of herself, and that put people on all around the world. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought it was gonna cancel. What are your intentions with the guy? My intentions with any guy is pretty much get to know them, get to know the good side of them, get to know the real side of them before we can take it anywhere. I am not the player type of person. I do not like playing with people's feelings, because I always think of karma. I always think of, I'm not gonna play with your feelings, because that can happen to me. And not that I want to play with your feelings. I hate to hurt people. I really do. I hate to see that I made an effect, that I made you do somebody dirty. That kind of thing. I would hate to be the person responsible behind that. So my intentions always are with a guy are good. Sometimes I really just, I wouldn't even intentionally like to play with your heart, play with your feelings. Sometimes I just honestly don't be interested, but most likely more in the beginning I will let you know, like, I'm not feeling this, I just want to be friends, I just want to be cool, because I honestly don't want to lead nobody on and then have nobody crying in my face or hurting in my face saying that I hurt them. How do you feel about the death penalty? I would say the death penalty is very much needed in a lot of cases, that sometimes cases are overlooked, thrown to the back. I think a lot of people deserve the death penalty, which I think is kind of too easy. I would rather throw somebody in jail to be tortured, the ones that deserve it, rather than the death penalty, because death is just too easy. You can just kill somebody and you go to heaven, or you go to hell. Then that's the end result. And I want to see you suffer on earth and pay for what you did to people. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the death penalty is very needed for certain cases. Not most, but I just feel like it's very needed. I want to see be tortured before you can just easily just die off. Would you rather freeze or burn to death? I would rather freeze to death. I am scared of fire. I have been burned before. I can't even lift my jacket all the way up, but it is a burn that I just got healed. Oh my gosh, when I took the chicken out the oven and it was this pot and my arm slid across it, not even knowing it was that close, and it left a mark, baby. It left a mark. So no, I'd rather freeze to death. All I can say is my baby cousin is truly amazing. Since you have the gift of Gabe, what would you say to people using your platform in a positive way, pouring out nothing but empowerment, good vibes? I would say that's amazing, because that's pretty much my D Chanel motivational vibes only thing is about, is empowerment, good vibes only, nothing but a positive way. I would love that. I don't want people to steal my work and say, that saying that they did this or this is them or something like that. No, I would never want them to use that in a negative way, but in a powerful way, and putting my name in the ear of somebody that can help me to move me to the next level would be great. So I honestly don't mind when people do that, using my platform, commenting. I love engaging with comments because I'm going to respond to everyone that I can. So yeah, so this wraps up the end of my part 2 video. So like I said, I'm gonna drop my both of my Instagrams and my Snapchat below. I really don't use my Snapchat, but I do log on from here and there. So if you guys want to engage with me in that way too, that would be great. Also drop any intros I should have, any intro ideas I should have for my video, because I have no idea. I just don't know. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.